Non-stop.
Now that's real. Now that's real.
The DJM 2000 is Pioneer's most powerful mixer, designed for the next generation of live performers. It has all the best trimmings of a DJ mixer while blurring the line between studio production. It's an advanced software controller, a 4-channel audio interface, and our most adventurous effects powerhouse. To achieve this, we've remixed and added to the most advanced technology from 4 of our most cutting-edge products. First up, it has the very best of the EFX 1000 beat effects, now with even more to offer, like multi-tap delay, reverb, gate, and slip roll. Next up, we've integrated the DJM 1000 isolator to seamlessly tease each frequency of these high-impact effects into your mix. We've also taken the DJM 1000's undisputed sound quality, making it a club natural. Thirdly, we've expanded on the instant gratification and simplicity of the DJM 800 color effects with 6 brand new so-called Instafects. Finally, inspired by the SPM 1000 AV mixer, is the new multi-touch super responsive touchscreen. It features instant access MIDI control pages, studio influence sidechain effects, and the innovative new frequency mix. Frequency mix is like an additional crossfader split into 7 frequency bands. Pick 2 channels and combine elements from each, or crossfade in the subtlest way. Sidechain Remix is both an effects processor and a basic drum synth, but uniquely it uses the peak volumes from 3 frequency bands to trigger the effects or drum sounds. Choose your output channel here and then choose the trigger channel and trigger frequencies here. We're going to use just the bass from channel 3 to trigger this oscillator on every kick and send the output onto channel 1. The XY pad controls the pitch and length of this tom drum, and you can always add more effects on top of the output channel. You can see from the display how it reacts to the rhythm, and it's these beats that trigger the oscillator output to channel 1. You can quickly jump from one oscillator to another and combine beat and Instafects for further creative flair. The last 3 in the list are effects, and we can use the gate to cut in a track on channel 2. The kicks, drums and bass frequencies from the playing track will open the gate and let through the music on channel 2. You can hear the synth and snares come through as we bring it in on the crossfader. Now, as we filter out the other track and use the crossfader, you can hear the gated track more clearly. And here's how the track sounds without the gate as we jump off the effect. The easiest effects of all are the 6 new Instafects. There's only one dial on each channel to think about, plus a level control that you can easily set and forget. Unlike the DJM 800, the Instafects have a dedicated high and low pass filter, so you get the full sweep of the dial and resonance control here. There's manual control over the jet effect, so you can use it rhythmically. Plus a really great sounding zip pitch effect here. You can also change the impact of the awesome sounding crush. And finally, bring the noise with this white noise synth. You can add builds and breakdowns and combine the results of the beat effects for studio style performances. The beat effects take centre stage on the console as the live edit powerhouse. Choose your source at the top. Pick one of the 11 effects or use the send return for external effects. Now tap into BPM, set it manually or use the reliable auto BPM. You can safely cue your effect here and when it's perfect launch it here. Set the beat length and slowly add individual frequencies to the processor using the isolator. If you boost the frequency, depending on the effect, it adds resonance, feedback or cuts from wet to dry for each frequency band. Along with the best of the Effects 1000, it has a new reverb. There's multi-tap delay. Gate. And slip roll, which re-triggers the sample with every press of the beat increment buttons. The beauty of this mixer is when you combine all of these elements together for endless creative results. The only problem is you might want to grow an extra pair of hands. MIDI has been carefully integrated into every part of the DJM 2000. Even the BPM reading is sent as a MIDI clock. Keep external effects in time via the MIDI port or control sequences directly from the USB connection. Use the DJM 2000 sound card and MIDI with Ableton and control playback with the dedicated start-stop control to drop it in the mix. And with super low latency, it's as tight as your timing. When you cut back to DJing, you can switch off MIDI to avoid sending unwanted commands from faders and EQ controls. MIDI on the touchscreen is always available, even when using frequency mix or sidechain remix. There's 4 layouts with 2 pages for each, providing 8 virtual tracks. Use software MIDI Learn to map the virtual controls to anything you like. But we've set these controls to start and stop clips, and these to scroll through and trigger scenes. You can adjust volume here or tap out beats on these pads. And the XY pad is great for controlling multiple effects parameters with just one finger. Laptop DJing can be stressful, so we created Pro DJ Link and the latest CDJs. And now Recordbox Link saves you exporting to USB or SD cards. It's our answer to digital vinyl systems and solves all the issues. You only need one LAN cable to play music on up to 4 CDJs. There's no need for sound cards, drivers, restarts, and you can hot plug reliably. All your processing, playback and effects take place on reliable hardware, not software. But laptops do have their clear advantages for DJs, searching with a keyboard, browsing with a large screen, and storing huge collections. So that's all we ask of them. A new panel in Recordbox is revealed to show all the connected Pro DJ Link hardware. Simply drag and drop tracks onto the CDJ icons to load them, or better still, use our hardware to engage with the crowd as you perform, while you browse or set, queue and loop data directly on the deck. And all data can be saved back to the Recordbox instantly by hitting memory. Finally, the tag list and history playlist are created and saved directly to Recordbox as you play, so you can review your set later. The DJM 2000 takes Pro DJ Link and Recordbox Link to a whole new level. First up, there's a built-in LAN hub to connect 4 CDJs and 2 Recordbox laptops together, so you can easily switch DJs. Each port is numbered and the CDJ LAN connections are matched to the 4 mixer channels. Now, all connected CDJs and laptops are automatically numbered accordingly, so no matter how drunk you get, you'll always know which deck is on which channel. Next up is Now on Play. Turn up the fader and the CDJ 2000 platter lights up red to let you know that it's live on air, so no more stopping the wrong deck after your mix. The third major feature is the 8-second live sampler. It's constantly recording from mic or master, so if you're suddenly inspired by any lyrics or audio, you can instantly grab it. One sample can be stored at any one time in the DJM 2000's RAM, which shows up on the Pro DJ Link. Just like any other track, it can be loaded up for instant scratching, looping, or hot cue playback. Last but not least is LinkQ. This dedicated audio stream from Rekordbox to the DJM 2000 headphones enables you to instantly preview songs. Drag and drop onto the mixer or play songs in the Rekordbox track player and use the skip buttons to scan through lists quickly. This is much better than finding the free deck, loading the track, setting the cue channel and hitting play for every last track. So in conclusion, the DJM 2000 is our answer to digital vinyl systems and DJ software. It's the missing link between our new CDJs and Rekordbox, but ultimately it's the most powerful live remixing tool and effects processor to ever grace Clubland.